Hello and welcome to Wild West Dynasty. So, yeah, I've no idea what's become of the main quest, but I've still got this survival quest, if you will. Kind of more of a tutorial, I think, than the main quest. And one of the things we were asked to do was to build a stone mine. So I did eventually find an actual mine. So I've been able to build this little shack next to it, because the stone mine's like inside that cave, which incidentally I'm curious to find. Yeah, it's still recording that there's a stone mine here, so that makes a change. But yeah, it's got me thinking that, well, if I'm going to get somebody working in that stone mine, because it doesn't make sense for me to be doing it, we're going to need at least a house. And oh dear, hang on a minute, how did we end up with a wolf here again? I shot that wolf. How did you end up coming back? This is not good. I'm not having this. But yeah, I mean, I've got to build him a house. And then I thought, actually, since I'm going backwards and forwards with resources, wouldn't it make more sense if I build a warehouse? Because I think I've kind of like figured out the sort of like a transport thing. So maybe that's what I need to do. It probably makes more sense if I build this warehouse. That's like a one-off building. You just get the resources and just build it. Whereas the house is more modular. So it's a bit more difficult to figure out how many resources I need to build that versus say that. I hit. Oh, this is not working at all. I'm a lousy shot. Well, I know I'm a lousy shot anyway, to be fair, but. Oh, was that it? Oh, I managed to hit you. Oh, cool. Not for the wolf, obviously, but you know. Right, we shall get your fur and we'll get your meat. Well, that's interesting that I cleared that wolf out before and it seems to have come back. It's a bit sneaky. But anyway, yeah, the way I figured it out is maybe by building that warehouse. Which incidentally I need to know what I need to make it. Right, so I need... let's see, I need 15 logs. 5 planks. That's it. Right, 15 logs and 5 planks. So yeah, I'm thinking if I can build the warehouse, then I can transport stuff up here, and vice versa. Because I'm assuming, well, yeah, I haven't figured out the selling bit yet. I'm kind of like keeping my fingers and toes crossed that I'm not gonna have to keep taking all this stuff to somewhere to sell. Otherwise, that's a bit of a pain. Oh, that's handy. This is Hope here. Oh, I thought that was a bit easy to find. Right, okay. It's actually not that far from Hope. Right. Now, trouble is, as far as I'm aware, there isn't... I don't think can I chop things down around here? So I've come across some trees where I can't chop them down for some reason. Oh, that's handy. I mean, I hope they don't mind. Yeah, Hope... Never mind. Too complicated. Where the... This is odd. Right, so I'm getting those 3 logs. I don't know where the rest have gone. You didn't see any logs, like, coming down, did you? Never mind. Wishful thinking. Right, as far as I remember, I don't think I've got anything left to put into points. Or put my points into, I should say. I think they're all maxed out. Yeah, I've run out of things to use the points. I don't know if I've got a expand the city, and that's going to give me access to other things. Because you build cities and more like towns as far as I'm concerned. But you build them, and then I hope that gives you access to other things, unless that's something they're going to introduce. I mean, to be honest, the game is supposedly fully released, but yeah, that seems a bit dubious to me to say this is a fully released game. Let's just grab these. That's 8. So actually, that's not too bad. If I can get these, all the trees I need from here. But yeah, I mean, that's just iffy to me. I mean, look at all these gaps that we've got. None of these actually fully use them, so why design that but not populate them? I mean, the technology makes kind of sense, but yeah, it's a bit dubious. Right, let's go and chop some more trees down. I don't know if anybody's got a workbench around here, because I need to get some planks, don't I? Okay, I need 5 planks, which yeah, it's 1 log is 6 planks if memory serves. So I ended up somewhere up there. Oh, it's rolled down. That's good. So it's about 16 logs. Yeah, nobody's complaining that I'm chopping the trees down, so that's a good sign. I mean, doesn't mean to say that somebody's not going to come out and shoot me, but you know, don't think they will. They might, but I don't think they will. I mean, technically, who owns the trees? That's the big question. I mean, there is a lawyer here, so except I think it's closed down. Well, that's a bit. Could have argued that, you see. Could have had a chat with a lawyer to find out. But no, they shut up shop. Right, so I've now got 21 logs, so I can find a workbench. What do you need to make a work? Oh yeah, I think you need a bench to make a workbench, which is interesting. I think there's a bench in here. If memory serves, I think I saw one in this, because this is the workshop, the warehouse. So there's a work table. Aha, yes. Right, so that gets me 6 planks. Right. Where's my magic horse? It's over there. Come here. There you go. This is Orion, the magic horse. It's amazing. I don't know where it gets these superpowers from, but that's pretty impressive stuff. Right, where is my... So I put a marker there. Yeah, it's just around the corner, so that's not too bad to find. So if I can finish this off, in theory I can start I forgot that transport system. It's a good idea, it just sucks in the sense that you can't filter anything, or at least at the time of recording, you can't filter the list of items out. And that is an absolute pain because I've got to scroll through things. Right, let's see if we can get this finished off then. Right, so I've now got a warehouse. Ah, right, so this is a new city. So this city is now official. It is now called City. Can I change its name? Okay. This is intriguing. City, so I've got... Oh, it's called Dusty Gulch. Oh, cool. So the buildings, it's got 1 house. Oddly enough, it's got 0 settlers, but it's got 0 buildings. So why does Dusty Gulch have a barn and a sawmill? This is bizarre. I'm not seeing one. It's a feature. There's a lot of features in this game, I found out. Right, so this, oh, hold on. So we need a lot of logs and a lot of sticks to finish this place off. So I've got a log. Oh no, it needs a log and I don't have any. Got you. So I've got a lot of sticks. Right, so it's just after the log. So I've got some sticks still going spare. That's fine. Right, okay. Here's a thought. It's a bit dangerous to have a thought, but we'll try it. Dusty Gulch. Right, so if we go to Ghost Town. So it's got a warehouse, a general store, sawmill. Right, so we've got 6 logs over there. If we go to the warehouse, general store. Right, anyway, Dusty Gulch, transport, new transport, send. So I want to send things to Dusty Gulch. Ah, right, so if we pick Ghost Town, and I take these, this is a bit weird. I can send things to, why is this place not showing up? Ghost Town, transport, new transport. Available points. So destination is Dusty Gulch. Right, so if we get, say, 20 planks. Well, 20 planks. We'll go with 20. I'm feeling generous. And we said that the wagon. We need a big wagon. Hang on a minute, I bought... Oh, for crying out loud. What is it with it? This game's going to drive me up the wall. I bought a small wagon and a big wagon, and all I've got is small wagons. That sucks, because these don't have much capacity, like 50. So there's another feature. I bought a big wagon, and it was pretty pricey when I bought it, and it's turned out, yeah, it's $140 for one of these. But I've lost the big wagon, it's been converted into a small wagon. That sucks. That's another feature. Fine. It's a feature. Got you. Right, transport. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So if we send it to Dusty Gulch, we're going to send... say 20 planks, except it's already been decided. I'm not seeing anything. Right, tell you what, we'll come out of this, because this is, aside from being, starting to annoy me. Dusty Gulch, transport. New transport, and start again. So Ghost Town, transport, new transport, available points is Dusty Gulch. Let's try to calm down and ignore that issue, but guards, now it's suggesting 60%. So if we pay for a guard, guards cost 90. Ah, right, so the more guards you've got. So I can have up to 5 guards. It won't let me take more than 5. So there's still a 10% chance of getting attacked, I would assume. Each one costs you 90. Ooh. 230 this is going to cost me. I've only got 235. What? It's pretty pricey, this. I may as well just do it myself. So we'll send. It's kind of like that. Now that it makes sense. It was, for some reason, it was remembering. But I've got to confirm it. So I've got to go back through the process of selecting things. It's remembered. There's a real caching problem here, I'll say that. Right, now I'm going to scroll through all of this lot. How many stone have we got, incidentally? Ah, right. I've got a problem because of the weight limit. Oh, strength. See, if I had a big transporter, that wouldn't have been much of a problem because I don't have that much money. I haven't found out how to sell these off other than me picking them up and then taking them somewhere else. Because if I just, like, say, transport the ones I've got over to, say, like Hope, for example, will I get money for it? That's what I'm curious about. And that's 30. So there's a 40% chance of an attack, maybe. Not enough wagons. Seriously? Each of them are capable of 50. Right, so if I come out of this, go back to management, transport. It's an interesting feature. Oh dear, I haven't got any water. I haven't got any water and I haven't got any food. I'm going to have problems. Right. Fudgesicles. Right. I wanted to stay here to transport everything across and not build everything, but it's a case of, I just realised we don't have any water. Actually, I haven't said that. I do have a canteen, don't I? So that's something else I'll need to do, is sink a well. Well. Got some bread. I've got some stew, so that gets me a bit of water. I thought I had a canteen on me. I mean, I can get some, like, water out of that, but it's a bit of a waste. So that's something else I need, then I need a well. Put that in the middle. Ish. So that's puzzling, that, because I think I had the same problem the last time I set up transport. It was only when I purchased the big wagon. Now the problem that I've got is it's just this feature where we're transporting a wagon. Sorry, you're buying a big wagon, but you end up with a small wagon. That's annoying, that. Travel time. So there's nothing there. It's going to cost $30 to pull it off. That's annoying, that. Right, let's get them to send just some logs then. Maybe that's the issue. It's saying I've got 50 kilos, but I really wish they'd give you this option to either filter things out or at least give you a scroll bar there, because at the moment I've just got too many items. Maybe I need to set up another house, and I don't know if the general store would actually be able to sell them, because I never saw any options. But that's an interesting caching problem, that, by the looks of it. Confirm. Right, so now it's sending it for some strange reason. So there's a 60% chance that that's going to get attacked, which isn't good. I don't like the odds. I'm just saying. Right. If we do a new transport, I mean, what's the sawmill got? It's got 62 planks. Oh, no, that's not right. This is to take. It's got 8 logs and 6. That makes sense. What about the barn then? Because the barn, I'm sure the barn, I've no idea where this bread's coming from. Where's all this bread coming from? We don't have any corn. So I've no idea how they're actually making bread, and I don't know why this is all not getting grouped. It's not getting grouped together. So that's an internal transfer, a local transfer, if you will. So we can just sit here. So I don't see any transport going on at the moment. But if I go to here, so you can see where my wagon is at the minute. So that wagon's going from the barn to the warehouse in the local area. It's a feature. They didn't really think this through. I think they've admitted as such because it's kind of like a legacy from the original game when it came out in early access. Things like the sawmill and the barn, it seems. I think they were expecting you to set those up somewhere else and you would transport things from there to your local town, if you will. Now that's another feature. Yeah, I've had to click on that to confirm that it's done. So it's like, otherwise it's permanently stuck. Once it reaches like 1 second, it's permanently stuck. So again, it's a feature. We've got lots of features in this game, haven't we? Right, I need a lot of money. I've come to the conclusion. Money is something I need. So what we're going to do, let's head back. And I'm going to, there's a load of like items I was getting the workshop to make, things like hammers and whatever. Maybe I could sell those off. Oh dear, there's a risk of dehydration. I'm going to have to go back and... Oh, hold on, Tick. Can I get anything from here? No! I can fill a bucket up. I don't have a canteen on me. I can't drink from the well. Right, let's have a look. Food, water... What if I eat the berries? Interesting. Odd. It's a feature. Right. Yeah, we're going to go back to the town. Because they're saying complete the city missions and upgrade your city. But I need to finish that place off. So I want to go back to taxation, I think it is. Nope, I want to go that way. If we go back there, I'm pretty sure one of the things we're supposed to do. Yeah, so we've got these missions. So you need 24 units of pumpkin seeds, 24 units of stone, 14 units of fertilizer. That probably explains why I left a ton of fertilizer. So I'll have to go and buy more dung then. It's going to be a pain transporting the fertilizer back from the barn back to the warehouse. There's no like local storage, if you will. It's hidden from you. You can't get access to it unless you go through that transport system. The transport system, well, it sucks, quite frankly. It's a great idea. I like it. I really like that idea of being able to transport things between your cities. But without like some sort of filtering things, it's a pain. Right, so where is... Well, you're out of steam, aren't you? Right, let's go and find Oh yeah, that's all the settlers. Don't worry, I've got plans for you, whether you like it or not. Right, is that taxation over there? Oh, first things first, I need to go back to there, because I mean, I think I might have like a lot of tools. I might be able to then sell them off. I don't know if you can sell them off within the general store, because I had somebody in the general store, but they didn't seem to be doing anything. There was nothing to like craft or anything. Each of the other buildings has got something you can do, so you can get them to make things, but not the general store for some strange reason. And the stamina on this horse is just weird. I mean, I've been running for quite a while, and the stamina hasn't been going down. Yet there are times that like it goes down quite a lot quickly. What happened to my canteen? I thought I had a canteen on me. I mean, I'm wandering around with buckets because I've been watering the plants, haven't I? Yes, I've got a bucket of water, but do you not have a can? Surely you had a canteen in here. Oh no, this is one of those ones. This is one of these weird ones where everything goes in. Seriously, this is bizarre. It was going in reverse order. I mean, I'm scrolling up and it's going down. And if I scroll up to the top, yeah, now it's working. Because I don't. It's too complicated. It's too complicated. And these are all individually grouped. Why? Can't do like multiple selection. This is something else that needs attention. I'm now having to select individual hammers so that I can sell them. I'm gonna have to go back to the workhouse and see what's going on there, because that was another thing I found. Why am I able to? What on earth is going on here? Right. Buckets of water. Bread. Oh, is that because I'm overloaded? Right, so if I go and eat some bread. Right, let's go back to the keep calling it the workhouse, it's a workshop. I'm trying to get these crafts changed, because it's set to do 5. Now they are ending up in the actual... Now I don't know how they're doing that, because I don't know where they're getting the rawhide from. How can you possibly make those when you haven't got enough rawhide? This is bizarre. But if you look at the crafting, these are all the things they can craft. Now the weird thing about it is if I deselect, say, like the repeat option, and I go to the planks, it's deselected on that. My train of thought was go and make, say, 5 hammers, and then that's it. That's all you do. Just make 5 hammers. If you fall below 5 hammers, well, make another hammer. Just make sure there's 5 hammers. But I don't think it's doing that. I think they're actually making like a bajillion hammers. It's difficult to tell. But the weird thing is you can't disable this for some reason. And why have I got multiple tasks for the same thing? If we go into crafting, so there's wooden hammers, there's planks, small tables, small closets, simple beds. We got chairs going. Right, so planks. Let's just say leave it at 1. Because I don't know how this is working now. But yeah, I mean, I was trying to set like a limit. That was my train of thought. Just make a certain number of them, but I can't disable that repeat thing for some reason. It applies to everything. Small table, small closet, do a chair. Do buckets. I've no idea why, but it sounds like a good idea. Well, what I would like them to do is make a certain number, because then I want to sell them. But if I go to the general store, there's nothing. There's nothing here. If I go to like the chicken coop, well, you can, you know, get eggs from there. The general store, on the other hand, has nothing. So I don't even know what to do with the general store. So that's for renting out houses. Transport routes. So... yeah, unguarded ones could be attacked. If a transport is attacked, then all of the items and the wagon could be lost. So that makes sense. Stamina, skill, seeds. So it doesn't tell you what that building does, though. And there's nothing I seem to be able to do with that general storage. Which is why I'd no longer have anybody looking after it. Right, we'll leave that there, because I think I'm overloaded. As far as I can tell, everybody stays up. Nobody goes to sleep. I mean, they stop working, but I need to go that way, don't I? I'm gonna see if I can sell some things off and make some money. So I don't see any point in buying a big transport wagon, because it just ends up being a small transport wagon, which is pointless. So that was $140 just thrown away. Well, 90 I suppose, really. But yeah, that kind of sucks, that. It's a feature. Now that looks like a light over there, so I'm assuming, is that taxation over there? Yeah, so here's taxation, so I'll try and sell off these wooden hammers, so I might be able to get some money. That's weird, that sometimes the horse's stamina goes down and sometimes it doesn't. Right, we'll try the general store here, because this place has got a general store, if you can get in. Right, finally got in. Right, how much money have you got? So you've got 350, so if I sell off my wooden hammers... See, this is bonkers because I can't do multi-selections. I'm having to sell hammers off individually, and I don't understand why they're not getting grouped. So it seems all things, at some point they might have been grouped, but I don't know, it's confusing. I'm confused. Unless that's the job order. Maybe you tell them to make a hammer. Make one hammer, then repeat it. So that's what you end up with. You end up with a single hammer. Whereas you say, make 10 hammers and repeat it. You'll end up with a group of 10 hammers. So I'm getting absolute peanuts for wooden hammers. Yeah, that's a bit lousy, that. I don't know if I can sell you rabbits, can I? So I've got a lot of rabbits, I don't need them. Have a rabbit. Right, have another one. Tell you what, while we're here, might as well have another rabbit. I'll give you another one. I'm feeling generous. Now I can't sell Henrietta, and I've no idea what I'm supposed to do with her. Well, technically he's a she, but... one plank, 26 sticks. I think I've got 2 coats now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I ended up finding another coat. Oh, never mind. Right. I have very little money left. That was not profitable at all. Can I... seriously? How am I supposed to get out of this? See, this is why this game should not be in full release. I can't get out now. Oh, that's terrible. That. I mean, on the plus side, I didn't build it. I mean, I provided the resources for them, but somebody else built that. I think it's the same with the general store that we've got, oddly enough. Now, that was the one I repaired. Now, if you go to the houses work perfectly fine. They don't have issues for you going in or out. Although, oddly enough, the doors don't actually close, so that might have some explanation as to why. But there are some... there are some houses that are repaired, and that I can get in and out of those. It's got too many features, this game. It's like, that's Grandma Lucy's house. So there's a bit of resistance going in and out. And that's about it. Now if I go to the general store... I mean, this is nuts. I mean, that is just terrible. Right. Since it's night time, I'm going to go to sleep. Or I forget. And fingers crossed our wagon actually managed to make it. There wasn't a pop-up to say it arrived or anything. Oh, that's something I forgot. I'm supposed to be buying pumpkin seeds, aren't I? Oh, it's springtime. Spring is in the air. Speaking of spring, right? They've done absolutely diddly squat with this set of fields. So I have no idea why I've hired somebody to work in the barn because they're not doing anything. Nope, nothing. The only thing is, if you go to that and ask them to craft, I mean, they can turn certain goods back into seeds. Now they can make bread. So if you go to production, I've got them tasked with making bread. Now they make bread out of raw corn, but I have no idea where they're getting raw corn. I mean, if I look in the storage, again we've got all of these individual bits of bread. So let's alter that out of curiosity. If I say go and make, let's change that to 10. Take that one out. I'm curious if we'll then start getting stacks of 10. Now I can't get access to those pumpkin seeds, so I'm gonna, rather than actually, that's a thought to you. No. Right, if we go to Dynasty, we've got no Dynasty members. I don't have a spouse or anything. I have no idea how that's gonna happen. I mean, right, transport. So that's still going. Apparently they're only up to there. Unless it's going all the way back by the looks of it. Right, you transport. Barn. Take. Scroll through all the bread. Pumpkin seeds. Go and get me 24 pumpkin seeds. Doesn't need guarding. Send that. So that's Ghost Town. Yes, it's bizarre. Right, so that would get me like 24 pumpkin seeds. I need 24 units of stone. Is this like stuff that I need on me or stuff that's needed in the barn itself? We've got 69 stone. What else do you need? Missions. 14 units. Oh, that's a thing. Oh. Fudgesicles. all the fertilizers in there as well, isn't it? New transport. Barn. Right, what was it? Oh, tell me in the missions, doesn't it? 14 units of fertilizer. New transport. Barn. We shall take... Where's the fertilizer? Because he's not using it. He's not doing anything. He's miraculously making bread somehow. Confirm. Send. Right, so that wagon seems to have done its job. So if we look at the buildings, settlers, houses, transport, new transport. So we got 10 logs there. So it's worked. Right, so if we go to the new transport, if we tell it to take, it's pretty much just logs. Scroll. Let's go grab. Wait a minute, I think I've lost the plot. Yeah, that's right, because this is Ghost Town's wagon, right? So we take those 10. Doesn't necessarily say where they're going to go. Yeah, we're back to that, right? That makes sense, right? So just send them. Not enough wagons. Why? There's no active transport. Hang on, where's all my free wagons gone? Ah, hold on. Transport overview. Right, so there's 2 free wagons there. So Ghost Town, transport. New transport, destination. Right, destination is Dusty Gulch. Sheesh. And Dusty Gulch already has... Right, okay, so now we scroll through this lot again. I think there's probably a better way they could design this, especially the being able to filter things, let's say that. Stone, have we got enough stone? Send, say 20 stone. Off it goes. Right, in the meantime, what's the sawmill been up to? I mean, technically, what's it been up to? It does do something, so it's got 9 logs and 7 sticks. Right. Let's go back into here, because missions just says bring 24 units of pumpkin seeds. Bring... Ah, right, that's... Right, so complete that one. So that's completed. Reach a city population of 3. That's completed. Have a hare in the mail in there, so that's complete, too. Upgrade cost is 2. That's a bit weird. That's a feature. Upgraded. That's an interesting feature. Right, so bring 10 units of stone axe. Bring 10 units of sticks, 10 units of stone. Oh, right, we don't have any goats, and you've got to have a goat / billy goat. One of. Yeah, because we've been doing all that. We've been bringing all of these sort of things. So let's see. So this is now... Does that open anything up in terms of like... Can the general store do anything yet? No, it still can't do anything. I mean, technology-wise, we've got... Yeah, that's still not opened up. I don't know what that's involved, because that's a city warehouse. I don't know. I'm assuming these are just bigger scale warehouses. Now, I can't do that because it's level 4. I'd need to find an iron mine, or a clay mine, or a silver mine, or a gold mine. I'll have to find them. But you've got to do that to be able to do that, which maybe links back to that. It's confusing. Right, so I need that. So that's billy goats. Workbench carpenter. That'll open up different types of beds and what have you. That'll open up access to better axes, nails, and so on. That opens up access to make a canteen. So let's do that. Because it's not, I mean, technically it's not blocking me from accessing it. It's just saying that if I want to build a blacksmith shop, you've got to be at level 7, level 4. And then that's the brewer's workbench. Now these are just upgrades for the housing. So plank, these are different types of walls, and these are the foundations, which I don't feel a rush to do those quite yet. But if you do that, then you can do a good place, a little rather slower rate, so you can set up a pantry. Then you've got the pigs and your cows and your stables. I don't think I want to particularly do that sort of stuff here, because this place... Oops, sorry Abigail. This place, I feel as if I'm running out of space, and I haven't found a way to destroy this tent. Because if you interact with it, I can sleep in the tent. That's it. Because what I've found is if I have an axe, you can, if there's anything that you've built, there's a certain like durability. So I could destroy this house. I don't get any resources back from what I can kill, but I could destroy it, and then I could at least like rebuild it. But I built that tent as part of a requirement, and now it's a case of, oh fudgesicles, I can't destroy it. So that's a pain. And I can't fix the fences. I mean, there's a gate that works, I suppose, but that's it. The goat shed. It's not giving me an option to... Yeah, it's not giving me an option to rebuild it. This is weird, because this place, when I came here, you've got a barn here that we were told about. So we fixed that, and then there was a barn at the other end. For some odd reason, so I destroyed that because it made no sense. So this is a goat shed, but I can't rebuild it. So if we come back to animals, goats, yes, I can't build it there. I'm going to have to destroy this one and build a new one. That's a pity. I would have liked to have just fixed that one. It would be a lot less hassle. See, it seems kind of odd because all these other buildings were repaired, except I think there's like one building I had to build a new workshop from scratch. Right, anyway. Oops. Just I don't know how far that goes out actually. Ah, now that's interesting. It encompasses. Is that why that fence exists then? Tell you what. Yeah, I can get the. Yeah, I can't take the fence out. So I think this fence is part of that goat shed. Oh, that's a pity. That is. I assume it's going to take the plants with it, but it is what it is. Right. We could build that. Oh, I've got to build a bow. It's one of that gab little boats going. Building is not possible. How dare you say it's not possible? Anything's possible. You just got to put your mind to it. Yeah, it's probably because of the fence being there. Oh, boo-hoo. Right, well, what if I build a... Can I build a house here, then? You cannot build here. How dare you build here? It's not allowed. What if you build... Right. Take that up a level. You drop it a level, it's going to get... Yeah, I'm going to have to take it up a level, aren't I? Let's do that, because then I could at least get somebody in to... I don't think I've got enough people looking after all of the buildings. So there's nobody doing the general store, and I've no idea what to do with it. It's the hair cage. No one's assigned to workshop 2. Got the chicken coop, workshop 1, the barn, the sawmill, and the stone mine. Now, why is the stone mine associated with Ghost Town? Why on earth is that associated with there? Because if I go to Dusty Gulch, that's weird. That says there's a stone mine associated with Dusty Gulch. Ah, in which case, maybe because that didn't exist. The town didn't exist before the stone mine did. Hang on, why do they exist? So if we come back to this one, this version of the stone mine. This is a bit bizarre. Right, we go to there. We go to stone mine, new production. Get it to do 10 maybe. Confirm that. So as far as it's concerned, it's doing that. So it's got no storage at the minute because there's nobody working. Now, why is it referencing a barn and a sawmill? These are the exact ones that are in Ghost Town. This is bizarre. It's a feature. It's got a lot of features, this game. At least you can say that for it. Right, where's my What? That was a thought. I keep forgetting it. I'm looking for a canteen. I've sold some canteens. Does that come under equipment then? I mean, I've got buckets of water on me, which isn't much use, but... I have a funny feeling I've sold the canteens. I think that comes under valuables. Clothing. Oh, I've got a couple of whores in the town. No. I don't have a canteen, so I'm going to have to go and buy one. Fubar. Why have I not sold that? Yeah, I would have thought I would have sold that. Why am I carrying rawhide? Right, so I'm going to put that in here. I have no idea why I've got eggs on me. It's a boar skin. I'm sure somebody, maybe someday, might be able to do something with that. I think I've got wolf. Yeah, I've got wolf pelts as well, aren't I? I don't need that because that's for... Well, could be for the chickens and the rabbits. Let's have to leave them. Right, so I need to build that house, then I can... I mean, even if I just get somebody in to live here to actually then work on the I need 2 logs, right. That's the common theme with this game, is chop a lot of trees down. Yeah, I could still bring somebody in here to then work in the general store, but I just don't know what... Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, we're now level 115, and I'm down at just $38. A bit expensive running transports. And I don't know what happens to, like, the money. Because we're supposed to be renting out houses. Kind of made a mistake early on, because I think the starting price for a house is about $50. Now, I don't know if that's like $50 a year or $50 a month. But it actually, I think it, I wish they would get rid of that pop-up. I think it defaulted to like 1 cent. Yeah, I think it was like 1 cent. So I was like for the early people, I was just charging them 1 cent to actually rent a house. So I think I've done myself a bit of a disservice. But I don't know what happens to the money. I mean, I don't think it ends up in our pocket. But I haven't seen any sign of money in the warehouse. So what happens with the actual collection of the money, for instance? Who collects it? Where does it go? And what about the actual bill that has to go to the sheriff, for the sheriff to look after the place? Because I know there was other people who lived here before, and it's a case of one of the things that happened to them was they didn't manage to pay the sheriff in time, so the place got torched basically. So there must be a payment it has to be regularly paid to the sheriff. I don't remember getting that charge. And the people in taxation as well, who were the original people from here, they were given basically 5 years to get up and running, and then they'd start paying the sheriff. It's all very strange. Come here. Seriously, stay still. Stop rolling around. Right, we'll grab these. Be good if you could pin things, so I'd know exactly how much I actually need to build this house, for example. That would be useful. I'm just saying. Right, I'll put a window on this one. And just a wall. I'm feeling generous. I can have a window. I can hit the thing. Right, put that there. Right, I think they need a door to be able to get in and out. So let's make that door. We'll give them some exciting windows so that we can put plants in. There's a corner there. That needs building. Seriously? Are you going to build it or what? Right. On this side, I think we'll just do... They're going to be a bit miffed, I must admit. That's Owl's house, I think. But, yeah. It is what it is. We need the people and we need the room. She just spends most of her time sitting by the fire anyway, so, and her house is a mess. I mean, it really is. I'd like to tidy it up, but she doesn't seem interested. Seriously? Why am I starving? How dare we starve? It's not acceptable. Right, I don't have enough logs. Just a normal wall. A window. So we're going to need a lot of logs up there, aren't we? Right. What can we make? I think I've got some wolves. What's left of the wolves? Right, what if we put in wolf meat? Surely I can cook a wolf. Ooh, we can't. Interesting. That is interesting. I can't cook a wolf. Unless Maybe it needs some special spices or something. Curious and curious. Right, well I may as well put them in here and seeing as I have no idea what to do with them. I've still no idea what happens to unknown food. So in the meantime, I think I'll just have to eat some crackers. Is there any... There's no sign of rabbit. Oh yeah, there's some rabbit meat there. I need to catch more rabbits. Coming through. Coming through. Right. That needs 2 hares and 3 mushrooms. Right. That'll keep me going a bit longer. Right, so I just need the logs to finish that house, and then we can see about... Like I said, I don't know what to do with that actual general store, but I'll put someone in just for the sake of completion. Then we'll have to think about Dusty Gulch. Actually, that's a thought. I need to craft a bow, don't I? Which suggests I'll probably have to start setting up new workbenches somewhere. I mean, there's like a... I think there's a... What looks like... How... You stop... Why? Stop hitting your leg. Can't be good for you to hit your leg with an axe. Yeah, I think there's a building. I don't know what to do with it. I unlocked it by smashing the door down. It already has a bench in of some sorts, but I don't know. It doesn't show up on the housing list, but it's not like a shop, if you will, where I can assign somebody. So I've no idea what I can do with it. So maybe I might be able to sneak some benches in there. That might be possible. Because I think I need the hunter's bench. Seriously, these trees like to go for a bit of a journey, don't they? Right, come back. Right, it's a bit more logs. That gets me 14 logs. Right, I'll do this one. I'll see if that's enough for the house. Then we can start thinking about where to go after that then. Because the main quest seems to have just disappeared. I think that might be it. So it's a bit odd. But it is what it is, I think. Right, that's that, then it's that, then it's that, and then there's that roof up there. That bit of roof up there. Right, so that's that house done. So it's going to need things like a bed, which actually I could probably do with. Actually, that's a thought. Can I have somebody making beds? Small tables, simple beds. So at least I can do that. At least I can put that in. There's no sign of any chairs. Yeah, there's no sign of chairs, but I'm pretty sure I asked them to build chairs. Ghost Town, buildings, workshop 1. So it's on the to-do list. It's at the moment they're building a bucket, so I'm assuming they're going to go back through these. Actually, they're doing the chair. Did I miss something there? Yeah, it's on the to-do list, but it's... You don't have the resources. Oh, now it's saying we don't have the resources. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a pity that the sawmill... I mean, I don't know if you can like have multiple people per building. It doesn't look as though you can. So that's a bit of a shame. Right, let's at least put these down then. So there's a simple bed. I mean, you can have a table, but there's nowhere to sit. So these are things we need to think about. And I don't think there's like a happiness level. But for anybody, so... I kind of like feel obliged to like give them some things that they can use. I'll just plonk that. Let's see it there. Right, so it's kind of like a step in the direction. So at least now I've got two cities now established. That needs to be finished. I mean, if we have a look at Dusty Gulch, one way to find out if I can transport from there to, say, Ghost Town. If I say take, I'll send. Yeah, it's not grouping them together. So there's 20 logs, 20 stone. So it's going to be a case of sending probably more items over there, like sticks and so on. Transport more things over there, and that make my life a bit easier, I think, to get that place built out. Because I need to get somebody living there, and to then start working in the stone mine. But of course, that's all for another episode.
Welcome to the frontier. The things they say about this country: lush green forests filled with game, fertile ground as far as the eye can see, an endless sky, a land of opportunity, where you start with nothing but a dream, and you dream big.